Hello everyone. Today we are discussing about our chapter motion in a plane. Okay, motion in a plane. Motion in a plane. Okay, so we are introducing scalars and vectors. Now, what is the definition of scalar and what is the definition of vector, and what we are using the interpretation of the examples. Okay, scalar example speed and vector example velocity. Now, what is the definition of scalar? Scalar means we are using only for magnitude, which doesn't have any direction. Okay. Now, vector means both direction and magnitude is known as vector. Okay, na? Vector best example velocity. Now, velocity means the rate of change of displacement is known as velocity. Clearly we can observe. Okay, previous class we can introduce some scalar and vectors. Scalars and vectors. The best example of scalar speed. Best example of scalar speed. The vector best example velocity. Which one? Velocity. Now this is the best example. In our previous classes will be completed. Today we are discussing about combination of vectors. Combination of vectors. Now what is a combination? Previously we are introducing combination of scalars. So scalars we are mainly using addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. They are completed. Okay. Today we are discussing about the topic combination of vectors. Combination of vectors. They can introducing mainly position and displacement graph. We can start. Okay. Right. Position and displacement. Okay, we are introducing position and displacement. Position means we can introduce into the path length is position. Displacement means we are taken the shortest distance between any two incredible positions or initial to final position is known as displacement. Okay, right? We are going to position and displacement. Some of graph positions is here. Okay, right? We are going to this is the graphical system. First we are taken x-axis, which one is always y-axis, represented with the position at one, 0th position, at origin position. Which position we are taken? Origin position. For example, sum of coordinates we are introducing 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, right? The same one 1, 2, 3, again 4. This is the best example we are introducing. Okay, clearly we can observe O is the origin point from x-axis to y-axis. From x-axis to y-axis, right? We are going to the first fundamental, the point or position point. Clearly, we can write. So this is the first point to P1. The point P1. Okay. Let it go to P point. This is the first point. The O to P1 position. Again, we are choosing to the secondary position. Also, we are using here. This one is secondary position. The position P. The position P. At O to P position. This one. O to P2 position. O to P1 position is first one. O to P2 position is the second one. At OP1, this is the first position. At OP2, this is the second position. Okay? The first position, the second position. Usually intersecting to these lines. Join to these lines is known as displacement. The shortest distance between any two positions. The position which can be introducing at P1 to P2 positions. Okay. Clear. You can observe to these one. Okay. At OP1 and OP2 are positions. Which one? Positions. Clear. At P1, P2 are displacement. The displacement of distance between at P1, P2, which can be introducing displacement. Those views we are introducing to these type of positions. The first one position and the second one displacement. Okay, clearly we can introduce into these ones the vector position. The vectors are OP1 and OP2 bar, P1, P2 bar. This is the introducing to these type of conditions is here. Okay, now this is the position and displacement. Okay, clearly we can observe the vectors. Now vectors we can introduce into the addition and subtraction. Okay, the first one we are going to vector addition. Vector addition. Now what is vector addition? Previously we introduced into our scalar addition, the addition of scalars and subtraction of scalars, divisions of scalars and multiplication of scalars. Okay, right? Vector addition. Vector addition. No vector addition. Okay, we can introduce into the vector addition. There are mainly two types of vectors. Depending upon we are introducing only two-dimensional properties only. The two-dimensional vectors only. Okay, there are mainly introducing two-dimensional vectors. The first vector we are introducing to a bar, and second vector we are introducing b bar. A bar and b bar. There are two types of vectors here. Okay, so vector addition means we are introducing to the positions. Again, we are using the displacement r. Okay, now the direction of the property. Direction of the property. Now first we are going to a vector. Okay, this is the a vector. A bar. Okay, now b vector. This one is b bar. Okay, a vector is obviously straight line manner. This one also straight line manner. There are two types of vectors, a bar and b bar. Now vector addition. Addition we are introducing to this one. Addition a bar plus b bar. Now this is the addition of the vector property. Okay, to introduce into which term a bar and b bar vectors. Okay, a bar and b bar vectors are introduced into addition of the vector or vector addition property. Clear? Okay, right? A bar plus b bar we are introducing to. Okay, this is the first one. A bar. Clear? A bar. Now secondary, this is the same straight line of this one. Okay. Now secondary one, this direction. Clear? B bar. This is the B bar. Okay. Right, we are going to A bar, this direction. This one is A bar. B bar, this direction is B bar. Clear? Now, and the total one, this one. This is the R bar. Clear? This is the diagonal property. The diagonal is introduced into A bar is the first station of the position, B bar is the second position of the station, and the total we are introducing to A bar plus B bar is equals to R bar. R means relative, R means resultant. Okay, the resultant R bar is equals to A bar plus B bar. Now this is the addition vector. These vectors we are introducing only head to tail method. Which method? Head to tail method. Okay, these vectors, again the name of triangle of vectors. Which vectors? Triangle law of vectors. Okay, clear? Triangle. The first one A vector, second one B vector, the resultant vector R bar. R bar means we are taken diagonal. The diagonal purpose we can introduce in head to tail. Now R bar is equals to A bar plus B bar. This is the vector addition. The first one. Clear? Now second one, vector subtraction or subtraction of vector. Okay, vector subtraction. The same, the triangle of vectors. The vectors which is always two-dimensional property, the diagonal facing is always resultant one. Okay, these one we can introduce into the again name head to tail method. Which method? Head to tail method. Clear? Now vector subtraction. Vector subtraction. Okay, now vector subtraction we are using only two-dimensional vectors A bar and B bar also. Okay, A bar and B bar. There are two types of vectors. Clear? You can imagine there are two types of vectors. So this is the positive A bar. Clear? This one is positive B bar. Positive A bar. Again positive B bar. Clear? Now negative interaction we can introduce into these things. This is a very important one. Okay. A bar and B bar, there are two types of vectors. Okay. Now A bar minus B bar. A bar minus B bar. This is the subtraction of A bar minus B bar. Okay. Is equals to A bar plus minus of B bar. This is the vector. A bar minus B bar is equals to A bar plus minus of, sorry, A bar plus of minus B. Now this is the vector subtraction. Okay. Now triangle we can take it, head to tail method we can take it. Okay. Head to tail method. Head to tail method. Okay. The first one. This is the A vector. First one. The same direction can be used to the positive B vector. Okay. This one is positive B vector. Here we can introducing only for negative sign. The negative sign of B vector. So this is the downwards we can take in. This is the minus B bar. Okay. The positive B we can introduce it to the starting point to the upstairs of the point. The direction of the point is always B bar. The negative sign we can introduce it to the increasing to the downwards. The downwards position we can introduce it to negative B bar. Okay. Those ones we can intersect the. Okay. This is the R bar. R bar. Okay. Now these we can R bar is equals to A bar. R bar is equals to A bar plus of B. Now this one R bar is equals to A bar minus B bar. Now this is the vector subtraction. The first we can introduce it. R bar is equals to A bar plus B bar is vector addition. Now R bar is equals to R bar minus R bar is equals to A bar minus B bar is equals to the next side of the property. The combination of these vectors. Okay, there are two types of vectors we can introduce. A bar and B bar. The first one is addition vector. Second one is subtraction of vector. Okay, there are two types of vectors. In subtraction, the addition we can take in R bar is equals to A bar plus B bar. Subtraction we can R bar is equals to A bar minus B bar. Okay, this is the combination of vector. Now next one, vector arithmetic. Okay, now vector arithmetic. Now very important one. Vector arithmetic. There are so many classes here. Okay, the first we are introducing. There are two types of vectors. Okay, A bar and B bar. Again we are introducing to the third quantity of vector C bar. Also we are introducing vector arithmetic. Okay, vector arithmetic. Vector arithmetic. Okay. Now vector arithmetic we are introducing to A bar and B bar. There are two types of vectors. Again we are choosing to the third quantity of vector C bar also we are introducing. Okay. The first one we can introducing. Okay. The commutative. The first one we can introduce commutative law. Commutative law. Okay. First one commutative. Commutative law means we can introducing A bar plus B bar is equals to B bar plus A bar. Now this one A bar plus B bar is equals to B bar plus A bar. Now these phenomenal equation is known as commutative law. Okay, commutative law they are using only for two-dimensional vector. The two-dimensional positive vector we can introducing A bar and B bar. Okay, we can introducing A bar and B bar. The property we can applicable to A bar and B bar is equals to B bar plus A bar is known as commutative law. Okay, now we can introduce to the same one. Previously we are applicable to the vector addition. Okay, here you can observe this one is A bar, this one is B bar. The total resultant we can introduce R. Now R bar is equals to A bar plus B bar. A bar plus B bar. Okay. Now A bar plus B bar is equals to B bar plus A bar also we can introduce it. The sign of the property we can introduce it to triangle of vector section. Okay. Now first we can introduce it commutative law. Okay. Now second law. Now what is second law? Second law, associative law. Okay. Associative law. Okay. Now associative law we can introducing only there are three types of vectors. Three types of vectors. Now first vector A bar, second vector B bar, and third vector C bar. Okay. Vector A bar, B bar, and C bar. A bar, B bar, and C bar. Okay. The introducing to the equation part. A bar plus B bar, A bar plus B bar plus C bar. Okay, clear? The addition A bar plus B bar, again we are introducing to C bar, okay, is equals to A bar plus B bar plus C bar. Now this is the phenomenal equation is known as associative. A bar, B bar and C bar, we can introduce it to A bar plus B bar plus C bar is equals to A bar plus B bar plus C bar. Now these the equation is known as associative. First one commutative, second one is associative. Now third point we can introducing null point or null vector. Okay. Now what is null vector? Null means we can null means what? The null is equals to 0. You know all this one, null is equals to 0. Null means we can introducing the vector which can be is always going to the magnitude which can be always going to 0 property or 0 quantity is known as null vector. Clear? Okay. Now third one, null vector. Null vector we can the magnitude which can be going to 0th one. How we can manage our 0th one null vector? Okay, since we are taking for example A is the fundamental one, the first vector A1. Okay, again we are introducing to the same kind of vector also we can introduce in the A bar also. Okay, clear? Now A bar plus half minus A bar. A bar plus half minus A bar is equals to which one? 0. This is the fundamental is known as null vector. Now third. Okay, clearly we can observe A bar plus previous one minus B bar is equals to A bar minus B bar. Clear one? The second one, vector subtraction. Today the same one we can introduce only the vector which can be the position also same one, the negative position. This one is positive position, this one is negative position. There are two types of positions, the positive and negative. Okay, the straight and opposite one, A bar plus half minus A bar is equals to 0. Now this is the null vector. Clear one? Null vector. The fourth point, very important point. The fourth point, for example, if any vector we are choosing, okay, the multiplication of positive scalar quantity. Okay, which direction we can introduce it? The same or opposite. Okay, right? The vector of multiply. Okay, positive scalar, okay, with represents same direction of quantity. Okay. For example, I choose the first vector. Now vector one we can see A bar is the first vector. Now scalar quantity, the positive scalar quantity we have taken. The positive scalar quantity is lambda, the positive one. The direction we can using the same direction. The direction which can be traveled forward or straight line or horizontal or vertical. If anyone we are using. Okay, A bar. Okay. Now we are introducing the multiply. We can taken lambda A bar is equals to lambda A bar. Which direction we can take it? The positive direction. Clear? Now scalar, the positive scalar which represents is always same direction. Okay? Again the next one. The vector multiplied with negative scalar which represents opposite direction of the quantity. Okay? The vector multiplied negative scalar, okay, with represents, okay, opposite direction of, okay, opposite direction of quantity. Which quantity we are taking? This one also vector quantity. Okay, the first one, the vector which can be always multiplied scalar property, which can be output we are going to vector one vector. Again we are introducing to the multiplied of scalar, which can be output we are taking vector also. Same one we can using to the vector one. Okay, direction quantity. Okay, these quantities are always introducing one vector and one scalar is equal to the representative is always vector. Same one vector and one scalar multiplied, which can be output of vector quantity. Now this is the best one. This is the best example one. Okay. Now a bar is the first vector. Again we are introducing to the negative sign of lambda. Okay. The negative sign of lambda of a bar is equals to minus lambda a bar. This one is always opposite. Negative sign which can be applied opposite to the direction of the property. Now these phenomena are, there are mainly 5 things. Clear? Now first one. Now first one we are introducing to which one? Commutative. Second one associative. Third one null vector. Fourth one one vector and one scalar. The multiplied with respect to we are output of the property lambda a bar. Again we are using to the vector quantity. Again same as we are using to the vector quantity. This is the same direction is always we are introducing. Positive one can applicable the same direction. Negative one we are applicable opposite to the direction. Okay. Now the next one and the last one, the last arithmetic property, parallelogram law. Okay. Parallelogram law. Now what is parallelogram law? Okay. Now parallelogram law is introducing to there are two types of velocities. Okay. Two types of velocities. The first velocity is the a bar, is the first vector. B bar is the second vector. A bar and B bar. The first one parallelogram law. Okay. Parallelogram law. This is the sixth one. Clear? Now sixth one parallelogram law. They are mainly using a bar and b bars are two types of vectors. Two types of vector. First vector a bar and second vector b bar. Okay. Now first vector I am introducing these terminals. Okay. Now this is the a bar. This one is b bar. A bar and b bar. The diagonal passing through this direction. Okay. This is the passing out direction. Clear? This one is parallelogram law. We are introducing to the first one theta, second one is r. Clear? A bar and b bar. This one is r. Okay. The parallelogram they are introducing to there are two types of conditions. The first one is magnitude, second one is direction. Okay. The class will be forwarded at the same time I introducing to the parallelogram law of explanation, the theory of explanation. Okay. We are introducing the r bar is equals to same introducing part a bar plus b bar. Okay. Now r bar square is equals to square root of a square plus b square also. That one also we can introduce. That one is magnitude of the property. Now r bar is equals to a bar plus b bar. Okay. Now r bar is equals to square root of a bar square plus b bar square. This kind of information we can gain in parallelogram law. Okay. Now this is the vector arithmetic. Vector arithmetic. Now next one, equal vectors. The next side, equal vectors. Now equal vector means. Now what is equal vectors? Okay. Equal vectors means when we are introducing there are two types of vectors. There are two different types of vectors which can be going to the which direction? The same direction is known as equal vectors. Opposite direction we can not using to equal vectors, not equal. Okay. Now this one. Equal vectors. Equal vectors. Now equal vectors we can introducing mainly there are two types of vectors. For example, a bar and b bar. There are two types of vectors. First vector a bar and second vector b bar. The first vector we can introduce to the direction. Which direction? They are passing through the direction of same one. Okay. There are two different types of vectors which is going to same direction is known as equal vectors. Which can be doesn't in the opposite direction. This doesn't we can take the equal vectors. Clear one? Okay, right? If any two vectors passing through the same direction, is known as equal vectors. If any two vectors passing in the same direction is known as equal vectors. For example, which direction? Okay, example. Okay, this is the first vector a bar. Now this is the second vector b bar, which can be parallel to the direction, a downward direction, which is known as equal vector. Clear? Now second one, this is the first one. Now second one, this is the first one, this is the second one. Clear? The side which can be the first one is short one, second one is height. Okay? So again, the first one a bar and second one b bar, which can be direction only for the same direction. The same direction is known as always equal vector. And third one we can introduce. This is the first vector. This is the second vector. Now this is the equal vector or not? This doesn't not equal vector. This doesn't equal vector. Okay? This is the a bar and b bar. This can be always equal vector. This is not equal vector. Clear? Okay? If any two vectors passing through the same direction, this is not. This is the different direction. Okay? This is the different direction. Those different directions we are not applicable in equal vectors. We can introducing only for equal vector. They are using to the same direction. The same direction we can. This is same one. This is same one. Clear? We are not introducing to the two different directions. The two different directions not applicable in equal vectors. Okay. Now this is the equal vector. Now again one unit vector. Now what is unit vector? Clear? Previously we are introducing null vector. Okay. This one we are introducing unit vector. Very important one in your option purpose. Unit vector. Now what is the definition of unit vector? Unit vector. Now what is the definition of unit vector? Previously we can introducing null vector. Always the magnitude is always going to 0. The 0 is known as always null vector. Okay? The magnitude unit means the one magnitude. Okay? Unit means always the single magnitude. Okay? This kind of information is known as unit vector. Okay? The magnitude is always 1 represented. The magnitude is always 0 is known as null vector. The magnitude is always 1 is known as unit vector. Okay? The specified way. Specified by 1. The specified means we can take it. The magnitude is always 1 is known as unit vector. Clear? Unit vector is the magnitude is always 1 is known as unit vector. Now unit vectors we can represent it. Okay? Now this one. Now the next point. This is the first point. This is the second point. The second point we can be introducing. There are no more units. Means we are introducing to sum of units. Velocity is equals to units, meter per second. Acceleration meter per second square. Distance we are taken meters. Displacement we are taken meters. Which can be doesn't have any units. Okay? No unit. Okay? We are not introducing no units. And dimensions also? No. Dimensions less. Okay? Dimension. Okay, no unit and dimensions less. Okay, but how we can introduce it? How we can identify the unit vector? Okay, which is placed over the cap symbol. Which is placed over the cap symbol. Okay, clearly we can introduce the cap symbol means the mathematical equation of unit vector. Okay, mathematical equation. Okay, n cap is equals to, this is the cap symbol, n cap. Okay, n cap is equals to a bar by mod a. This is the mathematical equation of unit vector. Okay, unit vector n cap is equals to a bar by mod a. This phenomenon is known as now vector unit vector. The first one, it is specified by only for one magnitude. Okay, one magnitude. The magnitude is always one. Now second one, point two, no unit. Third one, dimensionless, and fourth one, the placed over the cap symbol. Over the cap symbol. Now n cap is equals to a bar by mod a. A bar by mod a. Now this one is known as unit vector. This one is known as unit vector. Again we are introducing to the unit vector coordinates. The coordinates of unit vector. Okay. Now coordinates means we are introducing to the x axis, y axis, again z axis. Now what is x axis, what is y axis, and what is z axis? Where we are introducing to these coordinates in these phenomena. Okay, unit vector. Clearly we are observed. Okay, coordinates of okay unit vector. Unit vectors. The coordinates of unit vector. The coordinates of unit vectors is mainly considered. There are three. The first one, I cap, j cap, and k cap. I cap, j cap, and k cap. These fundamentals are coordinates of unit vector. Okay. How we can introduce into the coordinates of unit vectors? Okay. I cap is equals to j cap is equals to k cap is equals to always 1 0 is known as unit vector. First one, I cap is always introducing x axis, y axis, z axis. Now I cap is equals to j cap is equals to k cap is equals to 1 magnitude. The magnitude is always 1 is known as unit vector. The coordinates of units we can introduce into these three types of unit vectors. The first one, I cap, j cap, and k cap. Okay, where we can introduce into the I cap, j cap, and k caps. Okay, now the first graphical one, there are three analytics of these one. Okay, this is the x axis, for example, y axis, z axis. X axis, y axis, and z axis. Okay, now this one is always I cap, this one is always j cap, this one is always k cap. Clear? The first one, x axis, the x represents always I cap, y represents always j cap, z represents always k cap. These three coordinates we can introduce into the unit vectors. Okay, this is a very very important one. I cap is equals to j cap is equals to k cap is equals to 1. The unit vector is always magnitude which can be represented. Only one is known as unit vector. This is very important one. Okay, coordinates of unit vectors. Okay, we can introduce into the same one. Okay, clear? Observe the coordinates. Which coordinates we can introduce into x axis, y axis, again introduce into the z axis. In three representations we can applicable to mainly introduce into the same position. Which one? The same position. The same position means first one, second, and third. First one, second one, third. The same coordinates we can introduce into the sum of graphical method. How we can introduce into it? Okay, graph of coordinates. Which coordinates? Unit vector coordinates. Okay, graph of coordinates of unit vectors. Okay, graph of coordinates of unit vectors. Sum of coordinates. The first coordinate I cap, j cap, and k cap also can introduce. We are using only for there are two types of introducing is here. Okay, at x axis to y axis. For example, I choose to the graphical analyzer. This one is x axis, this one is y axis. At x to y axis. Okay. For example, 0 is origin point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Enough. Okay. The origin point we can introduce into the first typical point of diagonal point. Is very important one is diagonal point. Now which diagonal point we can introduce? It origin to the first position of the point. For example, this is the position of the point. The point which can be introducing only for a 8 vector. Okay. Now this one is a vector. It go to this. Clear? This is the a bar vector. Which vector? A bar vector. Okay. These points we are unlocking the joining of the first point. This one. This is the second point. First point and the second point. At a coordinate, which direction? X axis. A x1. First. This one is a y vector. Clear one? We are introducing only for graphical analysis. Some of coordinates is here. Okay. First we are going to the diagonal, the passing diagonal of origin point to the infinity point. The which point we are not introducing to the point, the sufficient point. Okay. The point which can be introducing the position. Okay. Which position we are taking? The position of the factor. This one is a bar. The only for one vector we can introduce into the straight line manner of origin manner. Okay. But go to the sufficient of point to this one, a point. Okay. The position of the original point is at 0 to sum of position, at 0 to sum of position. Okay. The first of the point, this point is known as ax. So this point. Now this point is known as ay point. Okay. A bar is the first point, ax is the second point, ay is the third point. This is a diagonal passing. We can introduce into the resultant one. R bar is equals to a bar plus b bar is addition vector. R bar is equals to a bar minus b bar is subtraction of vector. Same point we can introduce the suffix of x and suffix of y at eighth position. The vector which can be introduced to the a is the a bar is always vector position. Which direction we are taking? From x direction ax. Clear? Again we are introducing to the same vector is passing through the diagonal a. Which direction we are introducing? A to y. These two vectors are introducing x to y direction. Which direction? X to y direction. These position